Get strong.
Hey everybody, Kim here. Welcome back. Today is a kettlebell core hit. So what we're going to do for this workout is we're going to be mixing some kettlebell moves that'll target your core, so your glutes, your back, and your abdominal muscles. And we're going to combine it with some kettlebell high intensity moves as well as some body weight high intensity moves, just so that you get that heart rate up. We will be on the floor for some of the moves, so if you need to, grab a mat, make sure you've got something comfortable to lie on, grab your kettlebell, and when you're ready, we'll get started. Are you guys ready to warm it up? Let's take that one arm and circle it back. So single arm circles. We're gonna warm up that shoulder joint. Good. For 5, 4, 3, and switch sides, up and back. Good. It's a lot of movement in our shoulders with some of our kettlebell exercises. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms forward and back. Good. So opening up the chest and then opening up through the back, separating those shoulder blades. Big inhale. Five, 2, and 1. Hands on your hips. We're gonna squat it down, push up and squeeze our glutes. Push our hips forward. Good. Three, 2, and 1. From here, let's take our hands on our knees, come down with a straight back, and we're gonna take our tailbone down and arch our back. And then bring the chest forward, a little bit of an arch in that low back. Good, rounding it out and up. Moving through that spine, warming up those core muscles. 2, and roll it up. Let's dig our heels, hips back. Give it a stretch in through those hamstrings and into the calves. Last 2 and 1. I'm going to take us into some jump jacks right here. Good. We want to get that heart rate up because this is a HIIT workout. Arms out to the side. Good. Right up on the toes. Pull your belly in. We got 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Good, march it out. All right, we're gonna step back into a lunge. Drop to your knee, hands to the floor, lift it up, drop it down. Lift and down. Stretch out the hip flexors. Lift and down. Squeeze your glutes. Lift and down. On this one, hold. Give it a twist. Oh, stretch it out. Nice, good. Take it into plank. Hold here. Hold your plank. Switch sides. Drop the knee and lift. Drop. Down and up. Down. One more time. Down, hold, and give it a twist. Good. Step your feet together from here. Straighten out your back and lift up. Good. And up. So coming into that deadlift move, you're hinging at the hips, keeping a straight back. If your knees bend because you're tight through your hamstring, that's all right. All right. We don't want to strain our muscles. squeeze. Last 2 and 1. We're gonna finish off with some lunge backs and then twist, center. Good. So as always in my workout, I'm using a variety of different kettlebells because I happen to have them on hand, but it's not necessary. If all you have is one, that'll work just fine, all right? 2 and 1, step it up. So we're gonna start with a clean up down. So I'm gonna go with my lightest kettlebell, which is 20 pounds. I'm gonna place it in between my feet. We're gonna clean and rack it on the right side. So 2 clean, come down with a straight back, grab on, wrist pointing out. You pull that kettlebell up, and as your elbow bends, you're gonna swing that kettlebell over and tuck it in, all right? So feel free to use 2 hands if you need to, all right? And then we're gonna go down and up. We're just gonna hold that kettlebell. So I'm thinking about belly in, elbow tucked in. Good, we do 45 seconds on this side, then we'll repeat on the other. So this step up right here, working our glutes and our hamstrings. My chest is lifted. Good. 6 seconds. Good, we're gonna roll it back down and do that on the other side. So without the 2 hands, the clean looks like this. We pull it in, again, right up on top in the crook of our arm. We're gonna go down and up. Here we go. Opposite leg now. So I'm going down with my left, up with my left. Down. And up. Great work. 15 seconds. We've got 2-handed swings coming up, and I'll be going to my heaviest kettlebell. For reference for you, it's a 40 pound. But make sure you're working with the weight that is right for you today. All right, kettlebell down. Whew, catch your breath. So in my swing, kettlebell's in front of me. My toes are pointing forward. I'm gonna hinge at my hips, grab that kettlebell, pull it towards me, pop through the hips. Keep my back straight. Drive through the glutes. Kettlebell never comes higher than my shoulders. All right. Eight. All right, kettlebell to the floor. Catch your breath. So that's part of the hit. Those swings will get that heart rate up. I'm going back to my light kettlebell. I'm gonna grab onto the horns, bell up, take that kettlebell behind my head, bring it to center, switch directions. Think about pulling the belly in, squeezing through your glutes. Good. Keeping that body nice and still. So we're making the abdominals and the back work here. Beautiful. So if you've done any of my kettlebell workouts, there's no new moves in today's workout, so you can really focus on your form. Good, release it down. I'm gonna do some gorilla rows. So our rows get into our back. As I mentioned, your core involves back muscles. So we're gonna come down into a low squat, chest to the floor. You row, release. Row, release. So it's a bit of a hinge here. Well, it is a hinge. Chest is to the floor. Good, squeeze and release. And if I didn't mention already, there's no repeated exercises today. Five. Whew. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna do a body weight exercise. So we're gonna do a sprawl, kind of like a burpee. We're gonna take our hands to the floor, sprawl it out, up. Okay, here we go, hands down, sprawl out, and up. So I'm not coming into a stand, I'm staying in this squat right here. I'm kicking it out into a plank, working the core. Good. Holding here. Whew. You're doing great. Keep it up. We're almost on the circuit. Out and up. Whew. Drop it. Okay, take a break. You can grab some water. We're going on to circuit 2. We're gonna do a split stance deadlift. So I'm gonna grab my 30-pound. I'm gonna catch my breath. Split stance. You have one foot slightly back, maybe about 2 feet. Okay, we're gonna hinge at the hips, bend through our knees, straight back, grab that kettlebell, and squeeze your glutes at the top. So this split stance really targets those glutes, our low back, squeeze. Drop that kettlebell to the floor. Catch your breath before we do the other side. Great job, guys. All right, step it back. Hinge at your hips and squeeze. Notice I'm not rounding through my back and I'm popping through the hips right there. Tightening up through the glutes. Drop it. Hand to hand swing. So I'm gonna be switching hands. So on my two-handed swing, I went a 40-pound. This one I'm gonna go 30. Kettlebell forward, step it back. Same motion, one hand down, pop through the hips, switch at the top. Good. So you're still driving this movement through the glutes. Place it down. We're gonna do a standing pullover, so lat pullover. So I'm gonna be holding onto the horns or the handles of my kettlebell with the bell facing up, all right? And then I'm gonna take it behind my head, pull it back down. So I wanna keep my body nice and still and lift nice and slow. You're gonna feel that in your back. Good job. Keep it up. Five seconds. Pull. All right, to the floor. I'm lightening right up. We're gonna do a press and sit. Now, you do not need to do a full sit-up, all right? I'm gonna hold on to the bell. Feet are on the floor. I'm pressing and releasing. Press, shoulders come off the ground. Back is on the ground. Back down. Push. And down. We got one more exercise in this circuit, and we'll be on our final circuit for today. And then I got a little challenge for you at the end. Lift. Good. Kettlebell off to the side. We're gonna come onto a plank position and we're gonna go into a spider crawl. All right, so a hit move with a core move. Step into your plank. Good, step 1 foot forward and then switch. Pop it up, pull your belly in, switching side to side. Keep those quads strong. All right, don't overextend in the hips. Good job. All right, we're moving on to our final circuit. Big breath in and out. We're gonna start with a split stance row. So similar to the deadlift, but instead of standing all the way up, we're gonna stay at a 90-degree bend and row our kettlebell. Whew. How you doing? We're building strong cores today. All right, get into that split stance. Come on down, row. So now we're staying here. All right, that's really activating the glutes. Working the back, belly in. Squeeze. Great job. Drop it. Other side. Make sure I'm still plugged in. I always have mic issues. All right, kettlebell to the other side. Hinge, row. Breathe, exhale. Good work. Keep that back straight. Chest to the floor. Keep it up. Breathe. Kettlebell down, stand it up. We're gonna do some rotational swings. So I'll go 30s. We're gonna start this with the kettlebell in our hand. All right, now when we go into this rotational swing, elbows tuck in, come up on the toe, and turn the body to the opposite side. All right, you really wanna make sure you're lifting that toe so you're not locking your knees. Squeeze your glutes, belly in. Six seconds. You're almost there. Oh yeah. All right. Drop it down. We're gonna just do a basic kettlebell deadlift. So kettlebell between our feet. Catch your breath. Hinge down. Squeeze at the top. Good. Nice and slow on the way down. Pull the belly in, keep your back straight. Squeeze your glutes. And if you're following the Fit for Fall series, you've probably noticed the theme. Big focus on core strength. All right, so you're still getting your hits and your full body strength in your kettlebell workouts, but we are targeting the core this fall. Squeeze. Drop it. We're gonna come to the floor. Okay. Whatever kettlebell you want, we're gonna be doing some glute bridges. I'm gonna go heavy on this. So I've got my 40-pounder. Place it on my hips. I'm squeezing, release. Squeeze, hold, release. And down. All right, roll to the side. We have one more high intensity body weight workout. We're gonna do some high knees with some pot squats. So those high knees target those abs. We're gonna go 4 high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Whew. Almost there. That's it. All right. We're gonna do a finisher. All right, bit of a challenge. Grab some water, get ready for a 3-minute finisher. We're gonna do 1-minute kettlebell swings, 1-minute sprawl, 1-minute plank. So I'm gonna go 30 on my kettlebell swings for this one because I am going 1 minute. Now I say 1 minute, if you can't make it, if you start to lose form, drop the weight, that's okay. This is a challenge, so do what's right for you. All right, we're gonna have 15 seconds in between each move. All right, here we go, take it down, swing for 1 minute. Keep it going. You can do this. Stay strong. Whew. Whew. 7. Place the kettlebell on the floor. Okay, 15-second rest. You remember those sprawls? 1 minute. Think you can do it? I know you can. You're strong. All right, here we go. Come on, keep it going. Don't give up. Push yourself. You've got it. You can do this. I know you can. 5, 4. Drop it. Okay, we're gonna do 1 minute plank. Onto your belly. Elbows under your shoulders. Big breath, toes into the floor, lift. Hold strong, pull that belly away from the floor. You're almost there. You've got it. 2, 1, drop to your knees. Oh, great job. Take it into a child's pose right here. So bring those hips down to meet your heels. Arms forward, head to the floor. Good. Come up onto all fours. From here, roll those shoulders back. We're gonna take one arm, take it underneath our armpit, come down to the shoulder, other arm overhead. Take some breaths in and out. And switch. Good. Great job on finishing that, guys. That was a toughie. All right, bring those hands back. Let's go into a down dog right here. So hands under your shoulders, tuck those toes into the floor. Give yourself a little push away. And if you're tight in through the calves, stay up on the toes. Or drop your heels, relax your head. Good, shift your weight forward, drop down, release your feet, and give it a lift. Stretch out through the front of the body. Good, drop it down, back onto all fours, step 1 foot forward, so it's on the outside of your hand. And we're just gonna stay here in a low lunge, but we're really popping that outside leg out slightly to open up in through the hips. Good. Sit up slightly so that you can take that front leg down to the floor. Hands are in front. Let's just stay here for a second, all right? So we want to drive the hips down and get into the glutes. If this is bothersome for your knees, roll over onto your back and you can just cross that 1 foot over your knee, thread the needle, do your glute stretch that way, all right? Now, if it feels good for you to come down onto your elbows, drop it down. Let's get a little lower. Good, I'm gonna lift it up, take that leg back. This time hands are on both sides. I'm gonna slide the back leg back, closer towards me, grab onto the foot, then sit up. So now I'm coming into a quad stretch. If grabbing onto the foot is too much, drop that leg, slide the knee so it's directly underneath your hip, squeeze your glutes, drop that tailbone. That'll get into the quad as well. All right. Deep breath. And exhale. One more. And exhale, drop it. Let's go to the other side. So we're gonna step that leg forward. It's on the outside of my hands, opening up that knee. And if you've got time, don't skimp out on your stretches. They help with muscle recovery, so that you're not as sore the following day. Let's take that leg down to the floor. Good. Again, if you want to go a little deeper. And lift it up. We're gonna do the quads on this side. So grab onto that foot. Good. Drive your hip forward. I really appreciate you guys working out with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. If you're new here, think about hitting that subscribe button. You're gonna get a workout every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we go strength training with our dumbbells, kettlebells, and HIIT workouts, 30 minutes in time. Good, release that leg down, step both feet in. Just let that body hang to the floor. When you're ready, take your tailbone down, pull your belly in, arch through your back. Bring those shoulders up to meet your ears, roll them back and down. Take a deep breath up. Exhale it down. One more time for me. Inhale. And exhale. You did so good. Thanks again for joining me. Take care, guys. I'll see you on the next one.